Alright, time for the easy chair. And this is Dave Langsather, and this is my Opus Nathan violin. And Nathan sent his violin in to get a complete acoustical update, remake, new bass bar, adjust the tuning on the plates, and acoustically adjust all the parts, and also as a recolor and revarnish. And I spent a lot of time on Nathan's violin, and I believe it's about the most perfect acoustical example of the tap tone technology that I've done yet. So this is a 1899 violin made in Sicily, and what we're going to do is tap on the various parts with a 6-inch, quarter-inch sound post stock, which is spruce, and sharpen like a pencil on one end to get into tight spots. And what I want to do is give you tap tone references that you can compare to your own instrument, and you could actually tune off this instrument and have very good results. So let's start with the notice I've got a piece of tape holding the strings down, and let's start with the neck. So we're going to tap along the center of the neck, and I'm just going to go tap, tap, tap. So at home, if you wanted to check your own, when I go tap, and you can tap in the same place and compare. Okay? And moving up. Now notice I'm dropping the little tapper and catching on the rebound. So I'm kind of pushing it, letting go, and catching it on the rebound. So now in the center. Now about here. Okay, now the scroll is tapping in this position, and there's if these two sides are different, the middle will be the average of the two. So if this is high, it'll be high, middle, low, and so on. So you actually want the outside ones to match, so then they'll all three be the same. So we're going to tap here. And to show you, here's the outside and the right side and left side. Okay, then the back plate, we're going to tap in the center of the back plate where the little corners would cross, and this is going to be the average tone of the plate. Alright, and this would be, if you look at the Vigdorchik tonal strips for tuning, you'll understand how this works, but then we'd like those all to match. So I'm going to do now, I'm going to go around all the way around the perimeter in about maybe 3/4 of an inch, and then where there's a corner block, I'm going to move in about 3/4 inch from where the corner block in blocks are, and then the same thing with the corner block. So I'm going to start at the top here. And again, 3 in the middle here. Okay, now the end pin, which is tuned the same as the top plate. Very important. Now the saddle, which is the block of wood that the tail gut goes over, there's 2 tail guts, and you want to be sure that the 2 tail guts, the wood at both of them is tuned the same. And same thing here, where you've got the tail guts, you want to have the tuning checked to be sure side to side. And they should all match. So here's the saddle. I'm tapping on the tail gut itself. Other side. Okay, now to match the top. Okay, for the top plate, we're going to tap right between the small holes on the sound holes. And just tap right through the strings. And as for the back, okay, and I'm going to tap all the way around, starting same thing in about 3/4 of an inch. Now skip over here. Okay, middle of the top again. Now the bridge will match the back plate. Now the wood on both sides of the string should match. Right, so you have to tune the 2 sides separately. The tailpiece, the string bar, the little block of wood the strings rest on, should match the top. And again, wood on both sides of each string should match. So you tune separately. And where the E string goes, if you have a fine tuner, you still tap as if it was touching there. The tailpiece is tuned, same as the back, and you go to the waist. You go downhill, and in the waist here, that's where we're going to tune. And you tune directly behind each string, so they kind of go in an arc. So this is the E string. And that's the A string. D string. G string. Alright, so the fingerboard is tuned the same as the top plate. You like this to be the same tone all over. I'm going to take the tape off right now. Now I can move these strings out of the way and show you. And so you see that it's the same. So it'll be the same across, overtones will change. The bass part of the tone is still the same. So what do we have left? So basically, center of the top is the fingerboard, and it's also the nut. Now the nut is this little wood block that the strings rest on. And again, each of these are tuned on both sides of the string. E string, E string, E string, and if you have, you can take the corner and tap on each side. Alright, so the nut, the fingerboard, the top plate all around the perimeter, the string bar all the way across, the saddle, the end pin, the neck all along are all tuned to the top plate, which is 176. The scroll is tuned to 161. The back plate, the bridge, and the tailpiece proper is all tuned to 198. Now this is interesting. Once you have a reference, then everything else, the 161 will sound in harmony. It will sound neither higher nor lower. The neck will sound in harmony, neither higher nor lower. And the back will sound in harmony, neither higher nor lower. So once you get one of these, either 176, 198, 161, you can use that to tune everything else. Alright, so that's the Opus number Nathan as a tap tone reference, and you can use that for adjusting your own instruments.